Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
Can say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Welcome to the Two Dicks, Talking Dicks.
I like the look, man. You're gonna go try to break the sound barrier later?
No, I'm going to go grocery shopping during the pandemic.
Oh, I see. You look like one of the guys. You look like Chuck Yeager.
I was going for that. I was going for the Chuck Yeager.
You got it.
I've got the right stuff. Just ask the ladies.
I don't know what that means.
How are you, Al? What's going on?
I've had enough. I've had enough pandemic. I've had enough. How you doing? How's it going? You hanging in there? You know what I mean? Everybody's nice. They try to be, but it's enough now. I mean, we're all hanging in there. We're all fine. We're good.
Have you killed anyone yet?
I haven't killed anyone yet.
Oh, dude, you got to kill someone. It is.
Yeah.
It's
a stranger, a hooker. Who do you kill? What do you like?
Well, since we can't kill the audience, I'm making a very bad joke. That's all. I'm accustomed to that. So.
Oh, I thought you actually went out and committed a murder.
No, I was pretending to. I was using kind of like a comedy.
That would be the best publicity for the Two Dicks. You commit a murder, then you go on our vlog and admit to it. This thing would be seen
millions
nationwide.
I would be in prison and just racking up the YouTube views. Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Wow. I'd be verified on Twitter. Woo.
If I mean, it's not asking. You could do that.
You got the arrow on your nose again. Let me get rid of that.
You could, for the sake of the dicks. You could do that.
For the sake of the dicks.
For the sake of the dicks.
Yeah.
We need it.
We do. It's so funny. I posted our last podcast, and it's like every third one picks up a little traction. There's no consistency with the views. I mean, we have our regular, fans and supporters, but I put up a thing about Zoom, about Zooming, people Zooming because of the pandemic on Zoom, the Zoom meeting. And I put up a little thing for Zoom, the television show from the 70s. Right. And everybody's chiming in, commenting, oh my God, I remember that show. And I'm like, I'm talking about Zoom, the meeting thing on the internet.
See, I was thrown by that post. I saw that. And when you put it up on the thing, Zoom, the TV show, and I watched it, and then one of the little girls was Bernadette.
Yes.
And I thought, oh, that's Bernie, your wife. As a kid, she was on Zoom. And that's why we're watching this.
When she was Asian? When she was Korean?
Well, no,
American?
she was the little blonde girl up front, the first one, dancing. I didn't watch the whole thing.
Oh.
So, but I'm saying...
you didn't watch the whole... It's 26 seconds long. The girl who is Bernadette...
I don't have that kind of time.
Her name... Here, it's 26 seconds. Just watch. The little Asian girl is Bernadette.
Is it over? Oh. Yes.
Which happens to be my wife's name, Bernadette Pauly, very funny comedian.
Well,
we fell in love in a hopeless place, the comic strip live in New York City. And here we are a number of years later, married in the same household during a pandemic. Quiet up there.
I think, are you being paid for each use of the word pandemic today? Holy God. That's 5 times now in 2 minutes. Anyway, I thought she was in Zoom as a kid, and that's why you posted it. I didn't see the correlation Zooming and the old TV show from 1948. So
no, it's from the 1970s, and it was shot by WGBH in Boston. And I lived.
I don't care. Let's move this.
The people that are watching Zoom, and I triggered a childhood memory for them, are interested in all the details. So the details are. It was shot in Boston. Bernadette is from Boston, so that was the correlation. But she has never been American Asian. She's always been this hybrid Scottish, German, Irish thing.
Understood. And that has to do with you dressed as a spaceman. How?
This is so when people see the thumbnail, they'll see me in different attire, and they won't think it's the same episode as before.
There's thought behind this.
There's
I like
thought
it.
behind this. Just like behind me, the pink
You threw
light.
me again.
The pink light from the last episode we discussed. That's Edie Falco's light, a lamp that she had. That
She didn't care for it though.
she didn't care for it. No, she got a new lamp,
She said, "Get rid of this piece of shit."
and now it's on.
And her assistant said, "I know two people. They'll take it."
Yes, and it's on the Talking Dicks right here. It illuminates me. Look, I look like I'm outside of Saturn with my spacesuit. Ow! Give me some tang.
I just want to watch you how long you'll go with that. Just sit back and watch.
He's the straight guy. I'm not gay.
Oh, anyway, quick update. No, nothing with my car. It still looks exactly the same way. Nothing's happened. 1 week now. We're at 8 days. 9 days.
Al was involved
9
in
days.
a extraterrestrial.
Hey, if you don't follow the goddamn vlogs, folks,
Yeah.
then you know.
He had
Really?
he had a little mishap with a flying awning attacked his car and did some damage. But
Well, that was the beautiful thing. The woman from Liberty Mutual said, "Well, I have to do because I'm getting impatient, sir. You know what I mean? I don't have a lot of patience." And I go, "Well, what's going to happen here?" And she goes, "Sir, I have to complete my investigation." And I go, "Listen, lady."
did you tell her you're a
Listen,
dick?
lady. I go, "Listen, lady. I was driving a car, and an awning flew across the road and hit my car. That's it. We're done. That's the investigation. Cut and dry. Pay me. Let me get going
Fix
here."
my car.
And so now it's in the investigation phase of all these things are going on while unemployment, while all this crap, man. It's too much.
What Al is leaving out
much.
is he drives a supercar. It's a Maserati, whatever version it is, and
Yeah.
it's a $200,000 vehicle. So they have to have an investigation.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was leaving out. Yeah.
So did
Yeah.
you get any
I'm
money
driving-
from the government? That's what I want to talk about today.
I'm driving a Maserati and waiting for unemployment. That's no, I have not. I'm not even. I'm barely in the system as it is. And what are we in May now? Going into May? I mean, it's hopeless.
I don't know. I received some payments.
I know. I heard.
Let me explain.
I heard.
Let me explain what I received. I did receive my stimulus, which many of us have.
I received that.
I also received a California.
Very little stimulating.
It will get you through a couple of weeks. I also received a unemployment from California, plus that additional $600, and I received it on a Bank of America debit card. And I had to verify it. I called the 800 number and I set up a PIN. And
We've all done that, sir.
you did that?
No, I'm saying we've all verified a card. Move it along. Move it along.
Well, there's a lot of people.
You're like, ah.
There's a lot of people that are very frustrated. They're online. They're waiting on hold. They're on for hours.
Right,
they
but you
get
got
cut
the
off.
card. But you got
I'm
the
just
card.
saying. I'm giving people hope. I got the card. It's very simple. What you've done a million times. You activate the card. Boom. And now I've got money.
Yeah, but we don't. So you're making everybody feel bad.
Well, I'm sorry. Well,
You know,
I'm gonna-
I feel worse than before.
I'm going to booze it up. I'm going to order some booze and have it delivered. Drink it up.
I don't have money, and I'm not dressed like a fucking time traveler. So, although, did you see my post today? I was time traveling.
Yeah. You did.
Well,
you did. Al did some time traveling. He had a post from
Kind
11,
of weird, right?
11 years ago. And in the post, he said, I'm paraphrasing, he said, I'm surrounded by people with masks.
Right. What the hell?
Twilight Zone
Where was
shit,
I?
man. That's Twilight Zone shit.
I have no idea where that post relates to. It's not. There's no place. So
And,
I don't know.
what did I tell you? What did I tell
11
you?
years ago,
I said, if you're time traveling.
you like men? What's that?
I do. I enjoy men. Not.
We all know.
No, I mean, I appreciate another man. I don't touch them sexually.
Doesn't matter.
I just
6 feet away.
I
You
respect
enjoy
my
them
fellow
from-
man, who could be in
a
the
social
form of a
distance.
woman. That was a little Charlie Callis. Remember him? No, you don't.
My dad one time was seeing him somewhere.
Dating?
And
You were dating?
my father went.
Who's-
My father went back.
Who was the pitcher?
My
Who
father
was the
went.
catcher?
Listen, my father went backstage, and Callis is ready to go on stage.
Yeah.
And Charlie's warming up, and my father goes, "Have a good show, Charlie." and he said Charlie Callis looked at him like, "Go fuck yourself." You got to warm up those lips, you know. That doesn't come in natural. So like holy shit, Charlie had to get in the zone before he went out and went. Mwah.
But he was in the zone. That was his warm up, and all of a sudden, some doofus backstage that shouldn't be there steps.
Well,
I get that. I get
doofus.
that.
How dare you?
Did you ever have anybody? You're actually heading to the stage. They're introducing you, and you have someone. Hey, say something about my wife. It's her birthday. It's just like, fuck off.
No, but when I was a kid, I was like, fuck Charlie Callis. Yeah, that's horrible. And then you get to be a comic, and you go, yeah, he was completely right. Go fuck yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing back here anyway, asshole?
Would you win a contest on the radio show? You get the.
I gotta go backstage. I gotta make 50 minutes of noises. You know what I mean?
Well, that happened. My brother Rick, we were in a restaurant one time, and we were sitting across from Al Franken, former senator, former SNL writer and comedian.
We all know who Al Franken is. Interesting. Go finish your story, and then we'll go. We had 2 questions.
Well, it was very similar, but Al Franken was not going on stage. He was sitting at a table in a restaurant, and my brother went up to him. He said, "Hey, you're Al Franken." He goes, "Hi, how are you?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, okay." He grabs his napkin. He goes, "Can you sign my napkin for me? I'd love to have your autograph." And my brother would get very starstruck whenever he would bump into a celebrity. It's happened a few times, and then he's going on and on and on, and Al Franken just wants to eat his meal at this point. So he just goes, "Yeah, here you go." And he folds it. He goes, "There you go." And then my brother walks over. He goes, "I got Al Franken's autograph." And he opens it up and says, "Eat shit, Rick." My brother was so excited.
That's great.
And he had no choice but to laugh at it. And,
that's great.
And we looked over, and Al just went,
perfect.
It's genius.
Yeah.
It was genius.
When you said how much for the mug?
Yeah.
We had a question. It says, "What's for sale behind you?"
Wait a minute. Hold on. We have a question?
Yes.
From?
I didn't write down the person's name.
Well, anonymous person, here's your question, because we've reached this point of the podcast where it's called Questions. What's the question?
What's for sale behind you?
What's for sale behind you? Is Bernadette?
I guess this stuff.
Where's Bernadette? Is she behind me?
Well, normally not everything would be for sale, but since I'm out of work for 2 months, anything you want, buddy. Whatever you want.
Name your price.
You got it. Whatever you want. Here you go. Get some cigarettes.
Plus $49.95 for shipping and handling.
These are official 2-dick fake cigarettes. We got the Roscoe.
Well, is the Roscoe for sale?
No, I mean, I can be bought.
Let me see that Roscoe again. Why did you end up keeping the Roscoe? Why? You shot me on one episode. Why are you pointing it? Put it sideways. I want to see the profile. All right, point it that way.
Look at that.
It's too close. Look at that baby. Look at that sucker.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're selling that?
Yeah, anything's for sale, man. I don't have a debit card from California with $600
I got some
on it
money!
that you have to put in a PIN, and then what you do is you call the 800 number and you validate it, and then what you do is you put in a PIN and you see. Anyway,
there are some people that are challenged because of the pandemic. I said pandemic again, and they're
ding. Subscribe.